Kia ora koutou katoa, my name is Susie and this is my scene. Hey everyone, welcome back to my scene. You're with me, Susie. So I'm just going to put everything aside for the time being that I'm working on this little project you'll see later. That's my coffee. Because something awesome showed up in the post today. And I thought I would just do a review. Who's there? Not there. So what turned up in the post today? None other than this lovely thing. That's right, this is June's SketchBox. And some of you might realise that it's still May, because it is. It's May 31st. So I'm really impressed by the fact that this has already turned up. I got the shipping information about it like 6 working days ago, so that's really good for the postal system coming from the USA to New Zealand. Now I've already cut my tape on the edge here. There's this lovely illustration on the front by Hannah Hill. These are gorgeous giraffes. You can find Hannah on artbyhannah.deviantart.com and her Instagram tag is shannahhill. So to have this come from the USA, it's usually $25 for a SketchBox monthly subscription. It all up cost me $40. That's 40 New Zealand dollars. Because I had to pay the international shipping, which came to about $15 or so, maybe a little bit more actually. Okay. Oh, look at all that packaging. I know a certain little cat who's going to have a lot of fun with that. Oh yes. Okay, let's see here. Just get everything out first. Cards. Cool. Anything else? No. That's going to make a fantastic little cat toy. Okay. Let's just move that there. Alrighty. Pastel time. This month we dive into an uncommon type of pastels. Your basic box includes 2 pan pastel colours, a special pack of sponge bars for blending, a Le Pen brush pen, and a Conte pastel pencil. Cool. Special qualities of pan pastel colours mean that artists can blend and apply dry colour like fluid paint for the first time. You can mix and apply the colours with the included specialised sponge pack. Ah yeah. These sponges are perfect for picking up the pigment, blending it, and laying it down on paper or canvas. We also included a Le Pen brush pen for adding black work to your piece. Cool, I love brush pens. And finally, we included a Conte pastel pencil to allow you a bit more precision in your piece. Use it to embellish the details in your creations. Where'd that go? There it is. Have fun exploring your new supplies and remember to tag your art with the hashtag SketchBoxJune. Okay, pretty cool. And who's the featured artist? That's very cute. Featured artist, Angela Fife. My ultimate desire in my painting is to express my struggles, emotions, frustrations and joys through images. I use my own life as a study and a place to draw from. Meeting or rejecting expectations of those around me, finding that perfect balance that eludes me, living a happy and fulfilling life. These are some of my emotional subjects. Yep, I can definitely relate there. I paint the objects that surround me. My paintings are my thoughts, my insecurities, and my day-to-day routines. Painting is personal to me. I see paint as a tangible tool to record my reactions to the world. I am a woman, I am a mother, I am a painter. One does not exist without the other. They are intertwined, and they complement each other. Painting is an attempt to come to terms with life. There are as many solutions as there are human beings. A little quote there by George Tucker. And then Angela's website and Instagram at the bottom there. I'll add those in the video somewhere. And let's have a look here at pastels. Pan pastels. Contains a turquoise and a phthalo green. Cool, it's a little two-piece set thing. Ooh, pretty colours. Oh, look at those. That's some rather intense looking colour right there. Excellent. Using it in cleanup. Cool. Later. Whoops. Sponges. Ooh, they're soft, really soft. So I got the wedge triangle, point fish. Don't know if that's how you say that or not. Round oval, and can't read that. The flat care. Brush pens. Oh, I love brush pens. I've got a Pentel brush pen that I've been using a lot. This is a brand I haven't come across or heard of before, but that can be quite normal in New Zealand. It's a pretty nice looking brush nib. And then of course the Conte pencil, pastel pencil rather. So these items all look really cool and they're all something new to me, especially these pan pastels. This is just some multimedia card that I would normally do my work on, so I'll just have to experiment. It's definitely nice. The sponges really go on smooth, and they certainly hold a lot of the pigment as well. Probably more than I initially realised they would. Cool. A lovely green. It looks so smooth. Oh, nice. Okay, the pastel pencil. It's really thick. It's got a really thick, tip on it. And it does feel kind of heavy, so it is balancing quite nicely in my hand. Might take some getting used to because I have a bit of a problem with pressure when it comes to pencils. And I will often press, way too hard when all I really want is something, nice and soft. And I'll still press way too hard. So that might be something to practice with. Okay, so the pen drawing pen or brush pen. I quite like that. It's got a nice easy feel to it. glides on really nicely, and minus my little hand shaky when I do a thin line, it does come out really nice. So I'll definitely be using that for some lining. Wow, well, I'm pretty happy with this. It looks like it's been a really good box for June. I have to admit I am curious about all the cost, where things have maybe come from, and if they're even available here in New Zealand, because that's another thing, I don't know if they're available here. So give me 5 minutes and I am just going to go and do a little bit of background research. Okay, so I'm back. I've got my little list here of my research. What did I say I spent on this? 40 New Zealand dollars all up, and that includes the shipping of about $15 or so. Most of these items are all available in New Zealand. I think the only one that I struggled to find the most was the Le Pen brush pen. I could only find it on one New Zealand site, which was Fishpond, and they had it listed for like $11. Whereas looking at Blick, they had these for $1.60. Now, you just have to keep in mind that that's $1.60 US, and the $11 for Fishpond, that's $11 New Zealand dollars. To put that into perspective for you, $1.60 US comes out to roughly $2.40 New Zealand dollars, and 11 New Zealand dollars comes to roughly $7.35 US. What was the other one that I struggled to find? Oh yeah, the pencil. The Conte pastel pencil on its own. Just the black pencil. Again, Blick, $1.84 US. And the only place that I could find it here was, again, Fishpond for 20 New Zealand dollars for this, which I very much felt like it worked like a piece of my charcoal. So yeah, nope. These, I was actually happily surprised to see that these are available here in New Zealand, and obviously you can get really big sets of 5 or 10, or I think there was like a 80-piece set or something ridiculous like that as well, and there was a lot of money in that. I couldn't find any 2-piece sets like this one. The most that I could find were 3 or 5-piece sets. But you can get them as little individual colours, and to get them individually, I could find them at 3 New Zealand art shops, all for about the same price, all coming to between $13 and $15 each. So that was per colour pad, and that's at Takapuna Art Supplies, Fishpond, or at Art Supplies New Zealand. Okay, so that was that, and the sponges. Yeah, sponges. Yeah. The sponges. Blick have the sets for like $2.60 US. I figured that the places in New Zealand that, you know, sell the pan pastels would actually have these soft tools as well, as they're called. I could only find them at Takapuna Art Supplies for $6 for a pack of 4. You know, even I can tell that there's a big difference between $2.60 US and $6 New Zealand for sponges. So I have these, which I've been using for other art stuff that I do. They are literally makeup sponges from Kmart for $1. So let's see if they are any different to the ones that came in the box. They pick up quite a bit of colour as far as I can see. They feel very much the same, except they're softer. These ones are definitely, you know, harder. These ones are softer, which for makeup, I guess you do it for blending. I don't use makeup like this with sponges. Makeup, what's that? Oh, bugger. So that was me just, you know, just knocked my coffee over. No. Oh. Get pause. Okay, cleaned up the mess. What was I doing? Right, makeup sponges, yes, right. Makeup sponges, very soft and squishy, but seems to hold the colour, the pigment there. So they probably don't hold as much to keep doing that kind of thing, but it still does the same thing. Spreads the colour out. Just seems like there's actually still quite a bit on there when there's not. But I mean, I can come back on, put another layer down, and you know, I've already made a slightly darker shaded area, so you know, $1 from Kmart as opposed to $6 here. I think I know what I'm gonna go for. So prices for these as little individual colours is quite high, you know, $14 to $15 you're looking at if you're buying directly online. But I'm pretty impressed with those. Quite like them. The sponges are sponges. A sponge is a sponge. Yes, this holds more of the pigment. And if that's the way you're inclined to work with having something that holds the pigment more, then by all means go for it. You know, at the stage I'm at the moment, you know, $6 for a bunch of sponges, that's not ideal for me, as opposed to a quite happy makeup sponge for a pack for $1 that had all this and then some in it. This looks like it's going to be a really good pen, brush pen, so I look forward to using that a little bit more. Maybe as its popularity goes up, it might become more readily available in New Zealand, but at this stage, you know, if it doesn't, then the next alternative, which is also cheaper, is the Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, because that's only about, I don't know, $13 to $15 or something like that. Whereas it was $20 plus shipping on top of it to get this. And you know, the pencil, I couldn't even find that at all except for $20 at Fishpond, so no. Okay, so overall cost for this month's box. You'll have to give me a little bit of leeway on this. I've tried my best to figure it out in US dollars for you as well as in New Zealand dollars. Okay, so for the US overall cost roughly comes to about $19.94, you know, almost bang on that $20 mark. Perhaps that $5 extra there is to cover the postage, so yeah, that is bang on basically $20 US, so I'd say that's reasonable. New Zealand money wise, if I paid 40 New Zealand dollars for this, and adding up the cost of the fact that the pencil came to 20 on its own, it does bring the overall cost up to $65.40 NZ. So this was a nice little treat. I treated myself for the month of June because it's my birthday later in the month and I'm turning 28. Ugh. So I thought this would be a great little treat to myself to get this subscription box at least once and see what it's like. it does seem like it is worth its money, even for me, when it's been $40 to subscribe for one box. And you know, the overall cost New Zealand wise comes out to like $65. I mean, that's well over a $20 difference there, so it does seem worth the money. I've discovered some new art supplies and I cannot wait to use them. So in saying that, the using them bit, I'm going to go back to the project that I'm currently working on because I really want to get that done. But after that, I will come up with a little doodle and do a little challenge to just use 2 colours to colour that illustration in. So I'll probably do that Thursday, Friday this week. So stay tuned and keep an eye out for the little 2 colour challenge. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. This has been fantastic. I cannot say that enough. I am really excited that this turned up today. Yay! Thank you for watching. If you like SketchBox or if you like the look of it, I'll put all the links in the description below and I'll probably put some in the video as well, so go check it out for yourself. Also, you can find me on all of the social media, most of the social media, including, you know, Facebook, my website, Tumblr, Twitter, DA, etc, etc. All the links are in the description below. Come and find me, come and have a chat, and that's it for today. So, yay, my first SketchBox, totally awesome, absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, money-wise, I just can't justify doing it again. But hey, SketchBox, you've got something really cool going on here. Love it. Alright, see you all later. Bye.